Hello, Greg. Welcome to
the new scoop.
Yeah, where are we today, Greg?
Today, Jason, I've brought you here to Iceland.
It's amazing, isn't it?
We've got a bit of a budget now, so we're going to tour from now on the scoop.
Where did you get a budget from?
Never you mind. So the reason I brought you to Iceland for our first scoop, Jason, new scoop, is it's all to do with the pound coin.
All right.
Big news this is, Jason.
Currency exchange rates and all that. Interesting.
No.
Coming up on today's scoop, Greg, we're talking about Dolly Parton, the Terminator. Not Dolly Parton, the Terminator. Dolly Parton and the Terminator.
Is that another sequel he's doing?
On Wednesday, the 25th of October, Greg.
Can you just pretend you're cold, Jason? Thanks.
You can tune in to Cbeebies and watch Dolly Parton read a bedtime story.
Is she struggling that much?
I don't know, but she is going to be on Cbeebies with a bedtime story. Greg, I've got the details right here.
You've got an iPad here in Iceland?
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, as I said, on Wednesday the 25th of October, she will be reading a bedtime story on Cbeebies' popular bedtime story slot. Lots of other celebrities have done so. Can you name any?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Rick Mail.
That was years ago, Greg.
Has he done it, though?
Tom Hardy, David Tennant, Nadia Hussain. Why are you standing behind me, Greg?
Sorry, Jason.
Thank you. I've all read
I can't win, can I?
bedtime stories on Cbeebies, and now Dolly Parton will be joining the ranks of those celebrities who have done so. Greg,
Speaking of Dolly Parton, I'm freezing my...
have you ever watched any of the Nightmare on Elm Street films?
Funny enough, Jason, I haven't seen one.
I don't think you would have. Robert Englund, star of... That's Robert Englund.
Yes! Hi, here we are on radio.
The star of said films has said that he is too old to play Freddy Krueger again. Now,
How would you know?
we almost met him, didn't we?
Did we?
We went to a Comic-Con last year and he was there. Remember when we went to that Comic-Con, Greg? The one where Ted DiBiase was?
Was I drunk?
No. Anyway, he has said that he feels that he is now too old to play Freddy Krueger again, and to be honest, I think that the Nightmare on Elm Street series went on too long anyway.
What was a 9?
Something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Freddy lives, Freddy versus someone else, Freddy does that. But Robert Englund is actually knocking on a bit now. I don't know how old he is because I can't quite see it on here, but he is getting on a bit.
It's for the snow.
Yeah, it's the snow. What do you think? Would you like to see another Nightmare on Elm Street film? And do you think that Robert Englund is too old to play him? And who could take over?
You'd still see... You wouldn't see the bags anyway, would you? Because he's with the wrinkles in the makeup.
Yes, Greg.
Could do with a cup of tea, to be honest.
Film time, Greg.
Oh, is this my
What's
section?
the title of this section this
This
week?
section is called Films We're Going to Talk About from a While Ago in the Snow.
The Terminator.
Yeah?
1984 was released on October the 26th, Greg. It was 107 minutes long. And the budget was £6.4 million.
It did alright, didn't it?
It made £78.3 million on its initial release, Greg.
Oh, that's a bit not very good at all, is
Well,
it?
it's obviously gone on to make much more than that, hasn't it? And the franchise, Terminator 2, one of the only film franchises where the sequel is better than the first one.
Not really.
Yes,
Because
really.
Back to the Future, of course.
Don't start, Greg. Directed by James Cameron, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
James Cameron, did he do Titanic?
He did, yeah.
Did he?
Did, yeah. And also Abyss. Not Abyss. What's the one I'm thinking of? Avatar.
Avatar, yeah, that's the one, yeah.
The Blue People.
Never watched it.
Sequel's been coming out for years now. And still hasn't.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, starred Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator.
It's cold.
Yes, and Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor, the iconic Sarah Connor. Can you think of any of the phrases from Terminator, Greg? Catchphrase that was born.
Yeah. Adrian!
No, I'll be back, Sarah Connor.
That's amazing. I thought he was here then.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It has gone on.
It has.
To become a cult film.
Oh, what?
A cult film.
I didn't know what you said, sorry.
Still enjoyed by new generations today. I remember, Greg, I've got a little anecdote about Terminator. Shall I tell you it?
Yeah, you carry on.
When I was little, my brother got Terminator out from the video shop.
Da, 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 da.
And we were watching it. And I wasn't feeling very well. And there's a bit at the beginning where he punches through the punk. Made me throw up. There you go.
Well, I'm really pleased you told us that, Jason.
That's all right.
Thanks very much.
Why have you brought us to Iceland, Greg?
Well, Jason, because I run this sort of show, the production team, they came to me first and said, where would you like to film? You know, like Top Gear went on the road and things like that.
Yeah.
Well, they asked me, where would I like to go first, Jason? So I was reading the story, and apparently you can still spend your old pound coins here. So, if you've got any old pound coins, this is the place to come. Because I've had a load, you see. So I thought we'd bring them here to Iceland.
No.
And then we can still spend them.
It's Iceland, the supermarket, where you can still spend your pound coins. So you brought me all this way for nothing.
I thought I was doing the right thing, Jason. You know, linking it with the story.
You may not know this if you are from outside the UK, but our pound coin goes out of circulation, or has gone out of circulation now.
Sorry, Jason.
And there is a new version of the pound coin available that we are all to spend. There are some places that are still accepting your old pound coins, though. So if your mum's gone to Iceland...
Well, we've gone to Iceland.
She can spend her pound coins there. Oxfam are still accepting them. You can donate your old pound coins to children in need at full value. The post office will accept your pound coins. Poundland, funnily enough, will accept the old pound coins. The post office, did I say that?
You said that, yeah.
Said that, yeah. Poundland. Greg's. Iceland.
Apparently, though, they're all until the end of October, except Poundland, I think, is to the middle of November.
Wow. And after that, the bank will still accept them for some time to come. But you won't get them in your change anymore and won't be able to spend them in the shops.
But you can here.
Not Iceland, the country. You can't.
Sorry, everyone. Messed up a bit.
That's it for the scoop, Greg. Can we go somewhere warm next week?
Gotta fly back now.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Gotta get back for tomorrow's episode.
I don't know how we'll manage.
Well, it's just a green screen, Jason.
No, it's just over there tomorrow.
Oh, you're just there, yeah. No.
Sorry, yeah. Long flight back now to the UK, to the studio for tomorrow's episode of Tea and Toast.